living food, so amazing. Eat life. Hi guys, Selena here from Live Light Well. So today I'm going to show you how to make, it's just a porridge that I eat, but somebody requested it that I make it. I had a photograph of it on Instagram. So I call it my tummy cushion. All it is a morning porridge. It's rolled oats, organic, and I also put quinoa in it. And this is the pot I cook it in. It's very old, but it's my dad's. My dad has passed away, and it's his old cooking pot. He used to make really good stuff in it when I was a kid, so I love making my morning porridge in it. And it's just such a beautiful little clean pot, and we used to go camping and use it. But anyway, so to make your porridge, you will need a green apple, or any kind of apple actually, some dried dates, or prunes, or raisins. I use dried figs and dried dates usually with some apples. Now you can just have one fruit in there as well. I also use some maple syrup. You'll need cinnamon, fresh nutmeg ground, fresh vanilla. So you can use real vanilla beans. I just use vanilla, organic vanilla. And so that's it. It's pretty simple. A lot of times I don't actually use the maple syrup in it too. It's not necessary in all cases. So if I don't have a lot of dried fruit, then I may use a bit of the maple syrup. But really the fruit sweetens it, and it combines to just make a wonderful prebiotic for your stomach in the morning. And you can also use coconut milk or almond milk. Because I'm on GERSON, I'm not having any oil, so I can't, or nuts, so I can't have almond milk or coconut milk or anything. But it's really good with coconut milk. So anyway, let's get started. 1/4 cup of oatmeal, 1/4 cup of oats, should just fill up the bottom. A tablespoon of quinoa. I use multicolored. Not too much, you don't need too much. It's really just a sprinkling. You can even do less than that. Here's our figs. I just lay in my dried fruit. If I had prunes, I'd have a prune, dates, and a fig, you know. I love to put dates in too. And then I just put like maybe a teaspoon of the vanilla, organic. I sprinkle around the cinnamon, quite liberal with it. It's really good for your pancreas and really good for raising your insulin level. And Canadian maple syrup. I strongly push Canadian maple syrup. I don't put the maple syrup in until the very end if I use it. Today I actually had birch tree water. Oh my gosh, it's supposed to be amazing for your gut. It has no sugar in it. But I had just been thinking, tree water, if this is good for you, then tree water has to be good for you as well. Anyway, that's a sidebar. And then I peel my apple. So what I typically do is I will just peel off part of the apple. The rest of it I'm usually going to juice in the morning because I don't need too much of it. If I've run out of dried fruit, then I will do almost the whole apple. And I'll just go like this. So I'm basically cubing it while it's still on the core. And then I just cut it in like this. Just makes it faster and easier in the morning. Then, like I said, I add just enough water to cover the top, to just cover the dried fruit, or the fruit. And then I grate probably a 1/4 teaspoon of the nutmeg. It's beautiful. You can get it at a lot of the, I guess, import stores. So I decided to add some dates. So I kind of like to just throw them in whole, like that. I like to just keep the dried fruit in big chunks, and then I can eat it in pockets, or I can mix it all together and it evenly distributes, and it tastes wonderful. You throw it together in the morning, it's easy to make and it's quick. So now I'm just going to cover it, and then I cook the porridge on low. I mix all the ingredients together and I cook it on low, like at about 3 or 2 for about 15-20 minutes. So I take my shower, I do my juicing, or I do whatever. Yeah, it's really good, and it just scents the house so nicely in the morning, along with the coffee, all these wonderful aromas and citrus, everything. It's really great to wake up to, and it really helps with your digestion and helps to build back up your stomach bacteria. So as you can see, I've got my bowl of Tummy Cushion Porridge, morning porridge, and I'm going to taste it. Looks really good. Great. So yummy. And like I said, if you do the coconut milk, oh, it's amazing. I'm going to kind of mix the fruit in a bit. But I do like to have some chunks in it. So anyway, it's such a simple recipe. Like, I just throw it together in the morning. It takes 2 seconds, as you can see. But it's really good for the probiotics and prebiotics. Good for the gut. And usually I'll have it with some juice or with some kombucha, just to aid with digestion and get the whole probiotic prebiotic mix going. Oh, I tell you, the medjool dates, the different textures with the apples versus the dates versus the figs is just amazing. Crunchiness of the figs and then the quinoa contrast. And you can also throw chia seeds in this as well. Or you could put some chia pudding on top. I'll put some pictures up on Instagram if I do any of those alterations. And I think I might just have a follow-up vlog if you want to keep an eye out for it on anything that I've cooked or recently made, just any changes or adjustments, because they don't have annotations now on YouTube. So just look for those of maybe a weekly vlog or thoughts on things that I'm exploring, different modes of healing or foods, healing foods. All right, thank you so much for watching. And eat well, eat life. Have a blessed day.